Well, I was going to say, if you want, what we could do is have you guys say, "We'll be right back," and then leave Doc there and go do stuff if you wanted to, and then because his internet might be out for a bit, we don't know. So if you want to keep playing on.
Yeah, let's hang this scene. We leave the armor with Doc. He can take care of this when he plays next. If he's not on this time.
No problem. You guys wander off, leaving that guy confused and alone. He's okay.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like, hey, we're gonna let Doc talk to you. What do you think of that, Mister? And then you guys leave. And he goes.
That's awesome. I say goodbye. We're going to go to Guri and see what that bounty hunter thing was about, or whatever, the flashing thing.
All right. I don't think you're going to have time for that whole thing, but you can try it if you want. Well, wait. So after all we just got done talking about, you're willing to go open another can of mods rather than deal with any of the stuff that's already existing you could deal with, is what you're telling me?
I haven't made an agenda. I don't have a lot of time, so I basically come and I play.
Yeah, no, I get that. It's just, what are you doing when you play?
Well, that takes some planning. I haven't really thought of ever doing it, so
I don't think you get done with the whole mod in an hour and a half. Let's go with
okay.
That.
All right, so that's no good.
Let me see. One sec on the board. Pete posted a very useful thing. What is it? There it is.
By the way, if Maddie's around and he wants to play.
Well, I'm pretty sure that Chris is screaming in rage, but I'll send him a message because I'd hate to replace him and have him show up. Plus, it's only an hour and a half left. Could be less if you guys want to, but.
Yeah.
Do you have something clever, Freddie?
I'm just reading this real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have security systems lore either, so.
Well, I do.
I need some. You do? Do you have it good?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we could check out security systems in San Angeles and try Gothic San Angeles and try and secure the smoking room a little better.
We don't own that.
I was gonna say, you pick which one? Yeah, you kind of don't own that. That is an issue there.
I was thinking doing it on the. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Good point. That's as secure as it's going to get until magic is done.
Do you have the ability to breathe underwater?
No. You want to teach me that?
Are you able to shapeshift?
Yes.
Well, then practice that, and one day maybe you can grow gills.
I chose turning myself blue. I want to get my smart fun. I need to wait till I do really well at that and learn another insight.
Reading this. Right.
Oh, you know how I am with free range, Logan. I do mods for the most part. So.
Oh no, I get that, but Freddie should have a list pre-prepared of shit I want to accomplish.
X23 wants a GPT head. He has some stuff he wants to give us. Joshua wants to know if there are pylons in Vorat, like there are in Dino Land.
In Vorat, he wants to see if that's part of the timeline. Yeah, I read that.
Yep.
Yeah, that's something I'd recommend. Is make a list of shit I can do when nobody else, because you play enough that you should have a list like that at all times.
Rastlin wanted me to.
Oh, there you go.
This is a lot of back and forth, but basically he wants to find out what stuff we could buy from Tri-Kingdoms that we could sell in another zone. Like what commodities we could, because you know about the counterfeit money we have, right? Rock.
Most of it was burned.
We still have a lot.
I heard someone was literally printing money, but I didn't ask into it.
Yeah, so basically, before Cyberpunk went tits up, we had a printer that printed a bunch, literally millions of blood notes. And we have, like, more than we know what to do with.
Yeah.
For the Tri-Kingdom area. The problem is they don't really sell gold or silver or anything. So we're like, what do we do with all this money?
So you want trade goods for the Tri-Kingdoms or trade
We
goods
want
from the
trade
Tri?
goods from there so that we can sell it somewhere else. That's
What were you
Rasmus
hoping to find in the Tri-Kingdoms? I'm not really familiar with that zone. All I did was watch Colburn blow up a mountain
Have you been to?
see you get impaled in the forest and we have to chop your hand off. I
Have you
haven't
been
been
to
Nope.
the City in the Trees?
Nope.
That's basically a trading hub. People go there to trade all sorts of stuff, magical stuff as well.
Yeah. Raslin figured out that Bartertown really likes toilet paper.
Toilet.
That's a tip. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
well,
they didn't have access to that, and it doesn't trip the zone alarm either because it's paper.
Basically, he wanted me to see, supply and demand for different zones, because
Because he's the money guy. Yeah, got it.
Yeah. So I said I'll try and look at
that. Might make him hate you less if you were to actually get some of that information.
And he also wanted to know if we could look into the barbershop polls, figure out how they work, if we're able to make more of them, because he wants a Clem's, definitely in Biskin. He wants another one there.
Yeah, that was Joshua's agenda, wasn't it?
Apparently it's Rasmus's as well.
Okay, so they're both in on that one now. Yeah, because I heard Joshua talking about that. Yeah, all I can think of is magic glasses and analyze magic. Magic glasses and analyze magic, and see if we can figure out what's going on with that thing. Because otherwise, I think it's lower. I think it's the lower magics that it operates on, because Clem started to go fucky when this whole Amber insinuation thing started.
I did, when I was in Clem's once, I did sense a very faint like trail of Trump in the barbershop. Okay. There was a very faint kind of Trump sense.
And do you think it was part of the barbershop, or do you think it was someone who
it was just around the shop? I'm not sure if it's part of it or what was going on, but
okay. I have really shitty detailed analyzed power pattern.
Why don't we go to the embassy, grab the spare pole, have a look at it, see if we can find anything else about it, and then we might even take it to someone here in Guri, or not here, but in Guri, see if there's a tech dude who can analyze it for us. Because it might be very high tech, which we don't know. But again, that's a bit risky.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think we want to do it ourselves.
Okay. Sure,
I think we want to try. I'm not sure we want to, unless we really trust the guy.
Or we don't have any contacts, so.
Yeah, well, we need to cultivate contacts then.
All right, let's go to the embassy and have a look at the poll.
Sure. You have the tech power pattern?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I have
analyzed. Why don't you try that, and if it's pattern, I will try my detailed power pattern analysis.
Okay.
Because I'm shit at. Yeah, I'm pretty bad at. I'm actually better at detail than I am at anything.
Okay. Right. We don't even need to use the one in the embassy. We can just go to like 8 Clems and just analyze that one.
Stand in the street and cast spells at it? No, let's go to the embassy.
Okay. I'm just saying it. Okay.
Yeah. No, if we got one, let's go to the embassy and do it discreetly.
Well, you'll need to do it because I'm not allowed in, so.
Okay.
Just bring it outside. I'll wait in the doghouse.
Let's do that. What's going on at the embassy, Logan?
Well, nothing, because you have to tell me how you're getting to the embassy, because you know, give me a luck roll for your Trump. Make sure everything's okay on it. Freddie?
We arrive in the doghouse.
Maybe? Oh, yes, you do. Excellent. Okay, no problem. You guys arrive in the doghouse. It looks like a pretty luxurious doghouse. Imagine a human-sized doghouse. It's definitely in the micro home category. There is a bucket on a special hook, and the bucket's got a big rawr face, you know.
I
was there for all this, yeah.
It's got three different eye holes, one of which has blood that is dried onto it.
You were wearing the bucket when that happened?
Oh, yeah, I jumped out through the hole.
But you were wearing the bucket when that happened. This happened at the embassy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll put the bucket on and I'll wait for Rock to come back.
No problem. Rock, you go over to, who do you want to talk to in the embassy?
I want to try and flag down Elwin and ask him who the appropriate.
He goes, hello. And he looks around cautiously. He says, is Freddie with you?
I left him at the doghouse. No worries.
Would you like chocolate? He says.
Yes, thank you, Elwin. I would love that.
He gives you a chocolate. He says, how can I help you?
Joshua McKay, the ambassador, wanted us to look into an artifact that he's collected. Who's the appropriate person to talk to go get that? Is that you?
Which artifact?
It's a pole with red and blue.
Oh, the
stripes.
barbershop pole. Oh,
okay.
Yeah. I'm sorry. We had to move it and put it on high security lockdown. Nobody's allowed to see it since the somebody told us was the Joker, but not the shotgun Joker, tried to steal it.
The Joker's been in here too? The guy with the... I described Heath Ledger.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, he
fortunately, me, I'm sorry.
Fortunately, the detective guy, the one who's always wearing that trench coat around, the Joker is riding one of these weird lizard horses off. He shot him, and that made him drop the barbershop pole, but he got away. Be on high lookout for that guy. He could be anywhere. Cut to the doghouse. You hear a slight creak from elsewhere in the doghouse, Freddie.
Hello?
This is why we don't make bases. Now go ahead.
I go look.
No problem. You go upstairs. Shows a bucket coming out from behind the corner. You don't see anybody in there.
Damn ghosts are here too.
Or just could be just a normal creak caused by the wind and a healthy amount of metagaming. So anyway, back to Russ.
Yeah, I think he's just playing on your paranoia, dude.
Yeah.
Happy days. Happy days. So yeah, he says, but yeah, it's on high lockdown. There's plenty of others. Oh, by the way, if you really want one, just to have and stuff like that, find a way to get the one out of Burlington, because I've heard they told me it's all underwater now. So if you can get somebody into Burlington and get it and then bring it back out, yeah, that's your best bet for getting one that nobody's using. But be careful. I heard that there's no air anywhere.
Yeah, we'd need gear, special gear for that, because it's all underwater now.
Yeah, I heard some strange things happen to locals. Strange things. They didn't tell me what, though. They just said strange things happen to locals.
No, I had something like that happen to me once.
Was she worth it?
You bet.
All right. He gives you a high five, and he says, it's always a pleasure to see. I wish I could get that barber pole out, but Dad left me very specific instructions on that.
No, I understand, Elwin. I won't. I understand, Elwin. I won't waste any more of your time.
Well, if you can find out how to make those, that would be huge, because you know, right?
Yeah, exactly.
He nods and smiles.
Very good.
Yeah.
All right, so I head back out to the doghouse after saying goodbye.
No problem. You go into where Freddy should be, and he's gone. There's a 2-story doghouse, though, for some fucking reason. He's got an upstairs and downstairs. Freddy, meanwhile, you hear a creak from downstairs.
How soon after the creek is this creek?
Pretty soon.
I creep downstairs.
Give me a stealth roll. Make it sexy.
Can we just skip this and I say, Freddy, it's Rock. Are you here?
Oh, yeah, my God, the creek downstairs. You see Freddy on all fours with a fucking bucket on his head creeping down the stairs, and he like looks, and he's having trouble getting his head up high enough to see because he's got a fucking bucket on his head.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Oh, it's you.
I love how we assume we're just going to fuck around, but no, I don't need to do this.
It shows him looking around, it shows the bucket turned completely around and then back.
Oh.
Okay, Freddy, I talked to Elwin. Elwin gives you his regards. Yeah, you need to do something to make it up to him. Unfortunately, the barbershop pole is on lockdown. Apparently, they've had... and that's when I stick my head out the door and make my counter surveillance check.
Actually, I don't need counter surveillance. That's a moving thing. I need just a spot hidden from you.
Okay. Quarter.
There he is. He's up in the tree over there looking at you through a spyglass thing, quite a ways away.
Okay. I just don't look there.
Cool.
Okay, I tip my head back in, and yeah, they've had, I don't know if he's got a directional mic, so I'm going to talk softly. They've got Joker problems here.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Remember the thing I said earlier? What was that? Oh, must have been a bird. Anyway,
I look out and see if the Joker's fallen out of the tree.
He's not in the tree anymore. The tree is on the outside of the wall, so there's no telling where he went.
Very good. What did you want to tell me with the Joker?
Yeah, well, as I said in my briefing earlier, the Joker was here not too long ago, and
No,
there was a guy came in like running towards the embassy saying, okay, you need to wake up, you're in a coma, or something like that. And then just as he said that, the Joker shot this man in the head, killed him, and then proceeded to shoot at us, and then he ran off. So
there's been theories that we're all in comas.
I don't know
who's coma. But now it's sounding like McKay's coma.
Anyway, that's what happened. So yeah, we've seen him elsewhere as well.
All right, sorry, I wasn't listening when you briefed me because I don't remember that.
That's fine. It was a lot. So.
Yeah, it was definitely a lot. Yeah, yeah. So we got Joker problem. What I meant was we got Joker problems right now. I saw him in a tree surveilling.
Oh, right. Oh, I see. Should we go deal with him? Ah, okay.
I think we should just not tip him off that we've noticed he's there, because then he will confront us, and he seems to have a lot of weapons, and we really don't right now.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So, the barbershop, well, the only one I know of that we're not really using, quote unquote, is the one that's underwater currently.
Or we could get all the dynamite we can find, go to where he is, and set it all off. I say.
Are you good at demolitions?
I'm okay at demolitions, but I've got something that I think we're going to be really lucky with explosives. I got the Blues Brothers. Anyway.
Well, if you want to...
I don't know. How are we role-playing what cards we have, or we just say what cards we have?
No, no, that's under the meta thing. But fortunately,
How do we tell each other what cards we have then? I don't know what to do with this.
well, you would like, are you trying to actually trade him, or are you just coming up with weird stuff? But don't worry, something else is already going to happen. I was just disappointed
Okay.
you said that. But everybody give me at half a 6 sense danger sense roll.
Nope.
Nope.
Cool. No problem. And everybody give me a listen roll.
Nope.
Yeah, but how?
You hear something swooshing and it's getting louder.
I look out the window.
No problem. You open the window and you see, and it's only for a brief second, it looks like some sort of missile, and it's really big and getting bigger, and you have enough time to go, and then.
And that's when I play our Blues Brothers card. Thank you.
Yes.
I'm not sure what the meta rules are, Logan. It keeps changing. I mean, people talk about cards all the time. I don't know how to role play. I have this card, and I think it's a good idea to go, blow something up.
Oh yeah. Well, no, blowing. You'd be like, I feel very prepared to go blow something up.
Well,
that's what I said. That's what I said, and I wasn't sure if that works or not. I don't know.
Okay. Can I just play an opponent's elf?
He's not shooting really at you. He's just shooting at your house.
Yeah, your house is. We're not going to take any damage, but the house.
Yeah,
you just lost your house, dude.
All right, no problem.
All right, so we do the Blues Brothers thing. We brush the bricks off. We step out. We act like nothing happened.
Does he have a retrieve or something?
Limited retrieve.
Because if you do, you guys are golden. I don't have to look up the damage for this fucking rocket launcher. It literally blows up the house and you guys and all that. As long as you got like a limited retrieve, full retrieve.
Oh, is that a single person card?
Oh, yeah. If you got a retrieve, though, you guys are golden.
No, I don't.
Okay.
So one of you gets blowed up. Give me a second here. You're not sure why he really hates you guys, but, he seems to have a one-track mind to this.
See, this is why we don't bother with bases.
Right. Roll 4d10 on yourself. If you need to spend a hero point to re-roll some or all of those dice, go ahead. Rock, you take absolutely no damage if you're playing your Blues Brothers card.
I have a question.
Go on.
So, I'm at so that would drop me to 0, right?
Then you would be dead, barely.
No, I'd be unconscious. -1 is 0.
Oh, you're right. Then you'd be super unconscious. Yeah, perfect roll.
All right, so that happens. I use my shake it off ability and I just stand up.
Don't you have to be conscious for your shake it off ability?
Nope. It says at any point you just use it.
Cool. Well, yeah, as long as you're still alive, then yes.
Yeah.
No problem. You guys both sit up. It just shows like pieces falling, and you hear like guards sounding horns, and you hear it sounds like a horse or something riding off here. You guys sit up, dusting boards off. You guys are like sitting at the bottom of a shallow pit, and boards are still falling in the distance and such.
So he's riding on a horse, you said?
Well, you heard a horse. You don't know if it's him or somebody else.
Yeah. I go investigate that. Freddie, come along.
You guys wander over toward the wall, dusting off shit and everything. By the time you get there, there's well, actually, you'd have to climb the wall to get up on top to see if you can see anything. But
we'll climb the wall.
Sure. I mean, if you want to go that way a ways, then says the rock falling off the wall. Fortunately, it's not a super tall wall. Let's see, rock. Give me a luck roll. If you make it, it's D6. If you fail it, it's D12. Half and half damage. All right, it's only D6, half and half. He gets partway, starting to climb. He goes, takes one real 2 stun as he lays on the ground. Freddie climbs up, looks around. You don't see anybody around, although you can see a very, very distant trail of smoke and stuff, which it could be, it's not really smoke. It's like the dirt that comes off a dirt road when something goes down dirt road. But the guards are freaking the fuck out, running around. You see them running by with the rifles and stuff, looking around. Several of them point them at Freddy because he might be doing something bad. A couple of guards come over and help Rock up, and they're like, "You're not Joshua McKay."
It's the Joker. The Joker attacked us.
Freddy, give me a dex roll. One pushes you aside, and you're like, they go rushing off looking for the Joker. All right, you do the yeah, and then you manage to regain your balance. Right, they are looking around, and one of them yells, "Rescue the ambassador!" And some of them go running off looking for him. They don't know he's not here. And yeah, the whole place is just a beehive of activity. You see city guards and stuff getting called in and everything. So yeah, the entire town is going in because this is like next to the fortress, and there's all kinds of crazy shit going on. And then you see like within about 5 minutes, you see guys on black horses riding up to them, and they're going to interview the guards and stuff. They look like agents on horseback.
That's what I thought. Somebody saw the rocket. Yeah. I'm going to approach the agents.
They're asking the guards what's going on there, and they look at you.
Good day, sirs. We had a problem in the area. The Joker attacked with some weird weapon that we don't recognize.
Well, take a card, Brock. Take a card. Yeah. They ask you to describe the Joker and which direction he went.
I describe Heath Ledger. I say I heard horse hoofs going direction sense, Logan.
Actually, you just point because
going that way. I didn't know if it was. I'm trying to divine the direction from what I heard.
Okay. Oh, in that case, actually, you look around and Freddy's like, and you're like, that way. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, cool.
They thank you, and they get on their horses and they gallop off in that general direction. The guards are like, and they check you out. One of them takes like a piece of wood off of you, and he goes, "Are you okay?"
I'm fine.
Is Buckethead okay?
More dirt. I take some masonry out of my hair.
Is Buckethead okay?
Oh, he's always okay.
Good.
He looked like he died for a second there, though. I don't know how he got back up.
I survived.
You look at it, his clothing looks like somebody who literally got blown to pieces. And then they said, "I'm going to dress in this guy's clothing." There's all this blood and shit on it. And the clothing's just completely tattered. And then you carefully dressed it. And they're okay, but they're dressed in a dead guy's tattards of clothing. That's what his shit looks like. And the bucket's got like weird dents and shit in it. Like the skull was probably kind of flattened a bit. And then, yeah, but.
Okay, then what I do say if he's looking like that is I think he's going to need some new clothes. I don't know if the embassy will help Freddy, so I'm going to go ask.
The guards just look at you really levelly. One of them goes, "What do you think?"
I mean, generally just going to be random crap.
Right. Cut two, you're now wearing, I want you to imagine 2 flour bags that one is put on over you and then holes punched in, so you have bare arms sticking out, and then the other one has got 2 holes punched in, your bare legs are sticking out, and you're sewn together in the middle. They were bringing you out regular clothes, and then their servant guy ran up and he's like blah blah blah, and blah blah, and then you got brought this, and god damn is it scratchy.
Want to go visit the clothing store?
Fine, I'll get some more clothes. I'll get some clothes. More importantly, I need to fix my doghouse. So
the biggest piece is about this big.
The camera shows me looking at the doghouse.
It looks like somebody used an anti-tank weapon or something and blew it up.
RPG.
Well, I need your help to build me a new doghouse.
All right. Well, we're gonna need some wood. We're going to need all those nails. We're going to need a team to make a frame and hoist it. Your doghouse is toast. You sure you want to stand around and rebuild a doghouse right now?
I have nowhere else to stay. So yeah.
Are they going to help you? Because I think the two of us alone doing this is going to take a while.
Look, if Kenlick can do it on his own, the two of us can surely do it.
Okay, hold on. Rock thinks about how good he is at carpentry.
Hold on a second. Let me look up the amount it costs for your new clothes.
Oh, I can buy them anywhere. I can buy them Trimmer, Louis.
Oh, yeah, but I figure you're here in the Old West and
Yeah.
you're not looking for anything fancy. Plus, prices in the Old West are surprisingly good. Let's see.
Yeah.
Boots.
Okay, guys, so I'm starting to lose my voice here, so we may have to cut the session or go to Freddy solo very soon.
Drink something fizzy.
I drank some orange juice. It's actually good for that.
Okay. If you go fancy, $10. If you go simple, $5.
Simple.
Including boots.
Simple.
$5. So 1/4 of a gold piece.
I pay the bucks. That's why I have some. Cool.
No problem. Actually, for $10, you get enough stuff to make a new large doghouse. For $20, a deluxe doghouse.
Just $10 is fine. Because it'll get blown up eventually.
All right. So
it'll get blown up. What's the point?
Who's primary on the carpentry and who's secondary?
Oh, I'm primary.
Okay. So
I'll support.
Go for that supporting role.
I'm just a hobbyist at this, so.
Okay, so carpentry at Learn then? Go ahead, support.
He supports.
Okay, so +5. Let me add the mod. Oh, so close.
He trashes your $10 and calls you Sally.
I'll spend another $10.
Okay. Do you want to do primary and him do?
Yes. After realizing how incompetent he is.
I wanted to practice my carpentry. That's a useful skill. I think we lost Logan.
Rip. Yeah.
Yeah, you're back. Yeah, we should just call this please wait, we'll be right back or something, because we've had so many tech glitches.
It's not been a good session for
oh, Jesus.
You just had to say us.
Logan? Did you notice that you did you did buffering on my screen?
Cool.
It wasn't even frozen Logan. It was like the buffering circle.
Better make them rolls quick. Russ, give me your supporting because I'm thinking
I'm not going to try and support him. That'll just go bad.
Check if you support.
Oh, okay, fine.
Still worth the check.
I made it by a quarter.
Yes.
Woo.
Wow, see, you got a fucking check for supporting, Russ.
Yeah.
No problem. You build a new deluxe doghouse. Yeah. I was really hoping for another fail. I'd have some Amish guy going, "'Tis no doghouse, 'tis a barn." I'm English. Anyway, no problem. You rebuild the doghouse. It's actually not that hard. So, yeah, cool. Fuck the Joker. Now, right now, you do have a choice. Would you like your doghouse to be in a shallow pit or back on flat ground?
So long as there's a way out of the pit. Sure.
Yeah. I mean, it's super easy to climb up, but this will give you a little bit of cover, like if you're needing, Yes. Okay, so make a note that your doghouse is now in a shallow pit.
Great.
Yeah, and if he blows it up again, it'll be in a deeper pit, and it'll just keep going down. You're not sure why this is happening. I mean, because was it you he was trying to kill? Was it Rocky was trying to kill? Was it the doghouse? Does the motherfucker have something against dogs?
Yeah.
Was he wanting to show off his new rocket launcher?
Do you remember when I first saw the Joker?
Yeah, I was in the Sherma zone.
Yeah, we were body snatching MIBs.
Yeah.
That might have something to do with it.
Take card, Russ. Who knows? Who indeed knows?
Well,
He might hate MIBs or something.
how would he
Hmm.
know it's us? Because we're different now.
Mhm.
I don't know, but we don't know where he's getting all these weapons.
Oh,
We don't know
no,
how
if
he's
he's a-
zone hopping. He seems
No,
to
if-
be supernatural.
If he's a Dora, then he'll see us for who we are.
That's right.
So
He
that's
could be a
probably how he
Dora.
knows. No, he is a Dora. It's on the board.
Oh, well, there you go. Then he can see who we are.
Yeah.
And we were Men in Black when he first saw us.
Another
Right.
mystery solved.
All right, well, doghouse is repaired.
Yep.
I guess we will.
There's still, unless you wanted to clean it up, there's still a lot of little pieces of wood all around. And
Yeah,
what
I'll clean it up and make it look.
looks
presentable.
lovely. It's in its own new pit. Yeah, everything's fine.
Okay. Do you want me to trade it? You want to trade the skill plus 10? You want me to trade you a skill plus 10, or am I discarding it?
Nah, just discard it. It's fine.
Okay. I've got a whole
let's-
card. You got anything you want to keep?
I have a lock-it-in card.
Here we
Nice.
go. So 2 victories. All we need is 2 victories. We'll lock them both in. And...
Yeah.
Well, you could lock in a
let-
dozen victories with just the lock it in card.
Oh, okay, cool.
I mean,
well,
you
then
could hold-
I hold card my replenish.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go and try and get that barbershop pole from Burlington. I'll try and shapeshift.
You have
Some
access
gills.
to scuba gill here?
I have gills I can breathe underwater.
Oh, how do we get there?
Cleanse.
Okay. Do you think turning into a Smurf might help?
Can Smurfs breathe underwater?
I don't know. I haven't tried yet.
Probably not then.
Okay.
We
Well,
do
I'm ready to turn into a Smurf if you need to get your Smurf on.
I need you to stay here and trump me back out.
Oh. Okay.
So-
Well, then give me your trump.
I'll give you my trump.
Okay.
Don't you have one already of me?
Probably.
Cause
Let me check.
one that gave you one already.
Oh, sure, but I wanted to yours. Nah.
No, actually. Oh, yeah. Yes. Okay. I was looking for Freddie, and I saw it, and it was. I actually have your real name there. I'm going to put Freddie in parentheses. Yes, I already got Trump. Sorry.
Okay.
All right, so I'll go in the
What's going
doghouse.
to be on your body when you're doing all this?
Pretty much nothing.
Okay, so you strip down, leave all your shit here.
Yeah.
Except your clothes, I'm assuming, unless you don't want those either. Pretty sure fish is
I'll-
going to come take your dick off. What?
I'll get the flower bags and put those on.
Ah, excellent. The flower bag scuba suit is prepared. You are now standing in flower bags. Where is this going on?
In the
Doghouse?
doghouse, yeah.
Okay, you're in the doghouse wearing your flower bag.
Look, I need you to go to one of the clems anywhere. Once I hold on, let me see if I make my shapeshift, because I might not be able to.
See, I like how
Wait.
things are going to go quick and then
We need to wait a day. I'm not that good at this.
you stand there naked in this flower bags going, my dick itches so bad now.
You got coin flip. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Professional's only a little better than the coin flip. So.
All right, let's wait a day here.
Okay.
And I'll try again tomorrow.
You want me to get you some food?
Yes, please.
Okay. I go in.
Preferably, don't get me anything proper, otherwise Elvin will get upset.
I
Just
know.
get
I
me
was
some-
kind of. Don't worry about it. I got that covered.
Okay, cool.
I come in. I seek the man of the house, the butler, Elwin.
Elwin's not the butler. There is another
Oh.
butler whose name you don't know, and you find the butler, and he's like, "Good evening, sir."
Good evening. I don't believe I've met you before. I'm the Rock.
Hello, the Rock. How may I be of assistance? He said.
I think my my friend and I want to dine. I need some food and I need some slot for Freddie.
Ah, very good. So just yourself dining and a takeaway for Freddie.
A tureen of slot will do. Yeah.
Very good. Right. It shows you sitting there eating at a table by yourself, little candles and stuff going, and they've got like one of those crank phonographs, and and then they bring your tureen of slop and you bring it out to them. It's actually, it looks like they've made decent food, but it's been like, imagine like a KFC bowl, but in a bucket type thing. So it's actually not like slop. So, apparently the regular cook is out for the night or something.
Oh.
And so give me a luck roll on something, Freddie. Lower's better.
Sure.
Just need one fail. Just one fail.
So
of course not. All right, great. Everything's fine.
Cool.
No problem.
Yeah.
Heath Ledger fails to fucking jump out of the small bucket of food and stab you or whatever, so you're happy. And yeah, you watch Freddie eat his bucket. I mean, out of his bucket. So.
Okay. You got a spare bedroom, or should I sleep in the embassy?
You can sleep in the doghouse if you want, but
That's what I'm saying. Do you have a spare bedroom?
it's a pretty large doghouse. I assume I do.
Yeah, it's like staying in the second story of a micro house with no furniture. You're not
Just
sure though
saying.
what you'd be more comfortable in here or the embassy. If you were to go bring out some blankets and shit from the embassy, that would probably be good. Freddie's just, well, actually, he used to have like one of those dog beds, but it was literally blown up. So now he has pieces of the dog bed in kind of a pile.
Okay, I go in and get some blankets. I'd rather keep us together. I go in and get some blankets and say, do we have any extra dog beds? Freddie's got blown up.
They give you a bunch of extra blankets and just, yeah, there you go. And make one out of that. They tell you we'll go pick up something in town tomorrow. No problem. Yeah, you guys are getting a good night's sleep. It's about the middle of the night. You're both sleeping away.
And the Joker blows up the house again. Yeah,
that would be rather fucking cool. But let's see. Both of you guys give me listen at half. I should have had fucking Freddie do his carpentry at half. Shit.
I still would have made it, so it's fine.
Hooray! Goddamn. You thought you heard people sneaking around outside. Yeah.
All right, I get up and put some clothes on.
I get up, do the same.
Are they still sneaking by the time I'm done getting my clothes on?
Yeah.
Okay. I stealth out there.
Well, are you also stealthing, Freddie?
Yeah, I'm going with him, yeah.
Both of you guys give me stealth rolls. Make it super sexy. That's super sexy.
That is super fucking sexy.
Right. Freddie, you're behind some guy who's not the Joker, and he's like, doesn't look like they're sneaking up to your doghouse. It looks like they were sneaking by your doghouse. They've got, their faces are blacked out. They've got guns, and they're just like, and you are literally in a position where if you want to have your knife at somebody's throat, go, who's your daddy? You can do that with that kind of stealth roll.
How many are there?
It looks like there are 3.
Logan, are the guns period?
Hard to say. It looks like they're rifles of some sort, but it is dark as shit.
Right. Okay. All right.
And what's their like? Does it look like they're trained military people? Kind of got
Hard to
information?
tell. It's pretty much dark shapes at night.
Okay. I notice Freddy is like lurking like Batman over one shoulder, right?
Oh yeah, he's ready to fucking slit somebody's throat if he wants. I'll definitely give him full surprise for if he just slits a throat or whatever.
Okay, I'll sit and watch what he does.
Okay.
Well, they're going towards the embassy, or?
It appears they're sneaking along it. They just snuck by your doghouse, and they appear to be going further on.
Away from the embassy.
No, parallel. Like, here's the building,
Parallel.
here's your doghouse, and they go, toot, 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 and you went, ha-ha, I've got you now.
Okay, well. And their clothing is of this era or a different era?
Or dark.
Black. Just dark black. Okay.
Yeah, he's.
You
Yeah,
can't really see shit. There's no
Yeah. Okay.
light.
Okay. Okay.
Nobody
Yeah,
keeps
no light.
lights on in this time period.
Okay. And Rock is where in relation to me?
You're looking around. He's just kind of standing, leaning against the building, like I'm
Okay.
sneaky. I'm not fucking Freddy sneaky.
No,
like that.
actually, I'm crouched, ready to tackle somebody or take a gun away from somebody.
Cool.
Yeah.